want them to be 2 shots.
I want to do that too. No,
Yeah,
whenever people ask you questions,
I'm just kidding.
here's the thing, when people ask you questions, it's really truly not about you. What's in it for me? And so when they ask you, like, you're going to go to the Cayman Islands and you're going to be in a bikini, I would love to go to Cayman Islands and wear a bikini. How are you doing that? And I'm like, yeah, exactly. And you can too. It's like Greta said, you have all this questions.
No, that's good.
I don't know what to say.
I guess I would say it's my job.
You missed
It's
that?
for my job.
Okay, well then, yeah. Okay.
It's for my job and it's my goals and my why. And then like you said,
Why.
pointing it out, this is my main why.
There you go.
You know, to whatever my why is, to help diabetics really is my why, we know that.
There you go. So
My goal
that's
is
interesting.
too.
See, Greta, that's interesting. It's intriguing. It's going to
Yeah.
cause people to stop.
Yeah.
And probably other people around, because if they know of anyone else that's troubling, yeah, and be like, what did you say? You might not be surprised if you have people flag you down or run after you. Go, wait, I heard something about you work with diabetics and you're no longer a diabetic. Can you explain that to me? Yeah. When you start making that visible and putting it out there to other people, they will. They want it. I mean, Andy's been using your story like crazy.
Yes.
Really?
It seems like, and I've learned so much about these people that I didn't know. I didn't know they had diabetes, you know? They were young, you know, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't know that about them. So I'm learning, but your story has been helping them.
Good,
And even paint a picture like, I may be able to get off of medication. It has happened to other people, they, you know, they see it, yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you for that.
Oh, thank you.
You just make Greta very warm and fuzzy. So Annie, why are you carrying that? What is that? Especially someone at the gym, right? So see,
Yeah.
you're going to have it at the gym with you.
Yes.
You and I had to do this. You have to find a place to put that when you're at the gym.
That's totally
A
gonna
book somewhere, like everybody's thinking
Yeah, because it's not convenient to just place.
Everybody's gonna ask, of course. I think I was like, I have a goal in mind, and I want to keep coming and performing, and I actually want to do a little bit better with my weights, and just be healthy. So this is gonna help me to be able to keep this up.
Right. So go a little bit deeper in that too, because that's great. I'm never going to take away from that. That's great, and that's why they're all there. But go deeper to find something a little bit more so that you entice them to talk to you more.
Because right now I'm just gonna say that's great. They
Gotcha.
moved right on.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you. That's
You
right. I
look
know
like
you
you
chase too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're doing good. You look great already.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you mentioned it earlier. You mentioned that you and your son put that together.
Yes.
So you bring it back to that. Well, this is mine and my son's goal. I'm a single mom, and I need to provide for his future. So I have started this business that's helping me with, you know, whatever word you want to say, but it's helping me with my nutrition, weight, and performing better here in the gym. But I'm going to be able to provide him college and income
How are you gonna do that?
and freedom.
Okay. Yeah, which is true.
Because especially if you're talking to a single mom or a single dad,
Sure.
like, really, I can barely pay my rent. I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford
Right.
college. Tell
Okay.
me more.
Yeah.
Tell me more. And then that's one of those relationships and those conversations that you can go right into. Let's connect. And really, truly, you don't want to try to sell anyone on the spot, because who knows how your mood is or how their mood is or time or anything like that. So it's really best to set up an appointment, whether on the phone or in person, and get back to them when it's right for both of you. Because we don't know what's going on with them.
Right.
But like, you know what, will you be around tomorrow at 12 and I'll call you and talk about this? Or can we talk tonight at 6, I gotta run, or I know you're busy. Let's do this so we can both really relate.
Okay.
Okay, great. All right, Victoria.
I have a goal, a long-term goal and a short-term goal that I'm very excited about, and I want to stay focused on it. And this is helping me. This piece of paper that has pictures of Italy. I go to a Bible class, and Bible class teacher is talking about taking a group of people to Italy just before Easter. And he said, there are some things we need to consider before we even think about committing for that. One of them, are you healthy enough? I'm 66 right now, I'm going to be 67 soon, and I am healthy, but I want to make sure I continue to be healthy and am that way till I die. Secondly, he said we have to have the finances. And that is a goal I really am working toward, and I can do it if I stay focused on my business. Thirdly, he said if you have time, you've got to have the time to take 2 weeks to go to Italy. I can have that time by developing my business and not working 9 to 5. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
There you go. So find all of those pictures, find a clock, find the money, find a dollar sign, whatever it is, maybe the cost of the trip. That actually would be very powerful to get the exact cost and put that on there, whether you can have it, write it down or whatever. And when you talk to someone, you made almost everyone in the room, and I watched, smile when you said, I want to go to Italy, and I go to Bible study, and I want to go with my group. And everybody here was like, oh, that's great. They felt that, you know, they felt the passion and warmth, and that's so great. And they could visualize it. But, you know, that you have your story, you've got that in your head, and you know that back and forth. However, you're going to want to be quick. And so if you can point out, I need 3 things in order to go. I need the time, the money, and the help. And that's what Isagenix is providing for me.
Because you told me
What's
the whole
Isagenix?
story. I didn't have any questions for you. You told me everything.
Yeah.
So
I was
if
going
you
to ask
need-
if you wanted to go with me.
And would you like to go with me?
And so you have the time, the help, and the money. That would be good.
Yeah. And would you like to go? And I'll help provide.
Yeah. That was a good one.
So yeah, so that's good. So yeah, just make that really, really focus on your sheet. And maybe that's all you put on your sheet. Maybe you just keep it really, really simple of Italy, time, money, and help. And then on the back, maybe a picture of your grandbaby, or your great-great-great-grandbaby. Yeah, and because you want the energy to play with him, and you want to be there for all the things that he's going to experience in life. And so you can flip-flop either way. And if you see your grandma, this is it. This is why I do what I do health-wise. But however, I also help other people because I want to go to Italy with my Bible study group. Oh, really? Interesting. And they'll talk about it. All right, Lindsay, we're going to put you on the spot.
I have some tough competition. Honestly, I've always had a passion for, I was gonna rhyme, for fashion and clothes, and I just feel so great when I go shopping, and I just feel amazing. Like, this is a new shirt, and I feel so inspired by it. And it sounds stupid, but I just like, and I have like a fashion blog, and like I love it. And for the longest time, it wasn't fun, it wasn't inspiring anymore because I was unhappy with the way I looked in these clothes that I loved. And so now I'm just like kicking my own ass, and I'm sick of feeling like crap in the clothes that I love.
All right.
I'm inspired now.
So I just totally saw your vision board. Did you guys see it?
Yeah.
What's on her vision board?
Oh, clothes, fashion.
And what else though?
A glow, a sense of health, a sense of
Confidence.
Just say what you're.
feeling
Before and after picture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Before and after
Oh,
picture.
yeah.
And some clothes in a size 2, size 0, you know, whatever. And you could do your before picture in whatever size that was. And write it on there, but that's okay. I carry my before and after picture, and mine was a little bit after I had my 3rd baby, and I'm in a bikini. And I've had people stop me, I'm like, wow, you're bright. I'm like, no, I'm not bright. I'm showing other people what they can accomplish.
Right.
It's true.
And so, you know, I have to come out of my own skin to be able to help others, and so that's what it's for. So yeah, if you have your before and after,
Yeah.
and then your clothes and your blog, maybe the name of your blog, so you can point that out. I also have a fashion blog, and I'm really excited because this business that my stepmom just introduced me to is going to allow me to work from home and just do my blog. And buy clothes. And if you say something like that, I'm like, really? You can just stay home and buy clothes all day? Right. I mean, how many people would love to just be able to go shopping anytime they want and spend whatever amount of money they would like? We all would.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. So share that, and you're young, so that you can create that idea, because that's why I sometimes love the 18 to 35-year-olds, because you guys have a vision. You haven't met the real world out there yet, and we don't need you to ever meet that real world. You don't have to know what the rest of us have gone through. You can live in this happy little world the rest of your lives, because you will be making the money. You will be surrounded by people who are healthy, fit, and happy, and motivated and supportive. You don't have to know anything else. And you can do that.
She watched PETA podcast from
Yeah.
the 2014 celebration. She came out, she's like, I'm inspired.
Yeah. You can even run PK on there. I want to go to Valley. I want to go to Valley because this other girl did, and I want to do it too.
Yeah.
Great. All right, good, Lindsay. All right, Kathleen.
My why, my long-term why, is to convert my mom's turkey shack into a log home, which I grew up in Maine. And my now why is for her to get it through UCLA.
Great. So you're carrying around your keychain
With a
You got it.
turkey shack, a log home.
right?
And
Exactly.
UCLA in her picture.
And maybe her before and after, if she's okay with that, or at least an
She's been
after.
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. But even
We all have one of
even
those photos.
yeah, and you can even find one that you know is just that's how
I have a hidden album on Facebook.
Right.
Before.
just pick one of the crumpiest ones in there. Angie will tell you exactly how to stand if anyone wants to take one. Like I can show you one really crummy. Your eyes are not pictures. So what is this paper in your hand? What is that?
That reminds me of what my goal is. I want to help my mom move out of her house that I grew up in into a normal house.
I think you need to use the same terminology that you did.
Convert.
No.
Tar paper shack.
Yeah. And make it emotional for someone, because maybe
It's
someone
even
else that you're
worse.
speaking to grew up that way too. But if you just say the house that I grew up in, they're just gonna vision their house.
Oh, yeah.
So attach them to you, the tar paper shack.
And they're gonna be like, are you exaggerating?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what is that?
No,
She saw it. She was like,
Can you get a real picture of it?
oh, I have it. It's
Okay.
it's on my
This-
vision board.
This is
It's gonna-
this is where I grew up, but I wanna put my mom in this house.
Awesome, awesome, I like that.
And just show them two different houses. And that's all you have to say. They're gonna pick it up from there. They'll start it. You don't have to worry about saying too much, you know, I know you will. But that's the thing, is trying to cut yourself off and not saying much. But when you show impactful pictures like that and just one statement, they're like, wow. And sometimes they don't even want to hear the words, they just want to think about what you just said for a while.
You better have some tissues with you, because you're gonna make
Did you not see me cry at celebration?
Did you not see me cry? Listening to you, okay.
I assume you won't be quite as emotional. It will be on an individual basis, but the company doesn't make it quite as emotional. It's more research information. All right, good. Okay, Sonia.
Well, I was thinking if somebody said, what is that? I would honestly say it's kind of crazy, I know, but it reminds me of why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Perfect. Which is?
And then
Exactly.
hopefully they would say, oh,
Oh, you're
what
so
do you
good.
do?
Look at me. I need a trend in this, and she's happy. That is awesome. Kudos to you.
Say that one more time so I get this. That was perfect.
I would say, this is my personality though, I'm kind of a goof and I'm like, kind of crazy, I know. But it reminds me, of why I'm doing what I'm doing.
That's it.
And she just shut up.
Yeah, that's the
She
best.
just stopped talking.
It's impossible for someone not to.
What?
hear.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good.
Yeah, I would
You
like
have
to
to
continue
ask.
right now. But I
Yeah. So then I was thinking, now that I'm transitioning, do you think it's okay to say, well, I'm a network marketing professional and I'm
Yes.
building a business.
And they
helping
did
people
talk
get
about
healthy?
that. They're be proud that you're in network
Yeah.
marketing. Network
I
marketing.
got that from Eric Worre.
Perfect. Yeah.
And I was listening to one of his, I get the emails every day.
Yeah.
And he was talking about meeting a guy on the beach. And he asked the guy what he does. And the guy, like, him and hawed around what he does. And he goes, I knew he was a network marketing person. Why couldn't he just say, and be proud, I'm a network marketing professional? And I was like, no, I can't say that.
Right. Exactly. Because you are proud of it. It is what you're expecting for your future. Put that out there to the
Yeah.
world. And the right people will respond to that. And if they have a problem with network marketing, they'll walk away. You don't want to deal with it
Exactly.
anyways.
If they know what it is and they don't want to be involved, I don't want to be involved with them either.
Right. Right. Exactly.
But then I can say I'm building my own business, helping people get healthy and earn extra money.
Perfect. Right. Great. How do you do that? You know, the conversation will just take place.
Here's my card. Can I get your information? Let's set up a time to chat.
See how that just rolled off her tongue?
I'll be in a hotel for.
Well, actually, I'm glad you asked, because I'll be at the Valley this weekend.
Wait, did you take that one off?
And now we Not always. Yeah, that's perfect. But the business card just rolled off her tongue. Now, she
It'd be a
didn't
nice
stop it
hotel.
with here's my card. Call me, because they're not gonna call you.
No,
Very
that's what I
good
said.
people will call
Can I get your
you.
information?
I was supposed to schedule our team dinner last Tuesday. The guy gave me a business card. I called today, a week later. Okay, they don't call up the business cards. Here's my card. Can I get your information? Are you on Facebook? Would you like to friend? And if you give them your information and they find you on Facebook, you have the opportunity to accept. If you ask them who they are and you friend them, they may or may not accept. So always keep that in mind. If they reach for their phone, let them find you. Don't reach for your phone as quick. Have it handy, be ready. Like, great, are you on Facebook? Great, you want to find me? I'll help you. Sometimes I'm a little hard to find.
Right.
I'm hard to find, like, that actually could be the truth.
Yeah, so it may or may not be the truth, but yeah, it's like I can be a little hard to find. If you want to pull up my name and picture, then you'll be able to, we're good.
One time somebody tried to find me and they friended somebody, another Seminary Marietta.
Oh,
And it was like, it was before I was married and they were like, oh yeah, I saw your wedding pictures. I'm like, oh, that's not me.
Now you need to send your wedding picture, go, yeah, that's me now.
I know.
And I actually found Nick, and he had a picture of his mom. His mom passed away, so he had a picture of his mom. I'm like, oh wow, you have a picture of your mom as your profile, that's great. But I couldn't find him, so I accidentally got someone else. And I messaged him, are you the Nick that I met today that I've been speaking to about isogenics or health? I forgot what I said. And the guy wrote back about 4 days later, he's like, no, that wasn't me. However, I wish it was. And I'm like, all right, well, if you're interested, right? If you're interested in health or income, then I'd be happy to chat with you and tell you more.
He says, no, I'm just interested in you.
And he wrote back, he's like, well, you've piqued my interest. I'm like, great, I'm running out the door, but I will private message you back later. And so we've been having just a brief conversation because I actually haven't spent the time with them. But, you know, if I notice anything going the wrong direction, I can just bam, I'm done. We haven't friended each other yet. This is all private messaging. There's no connection to us yet. And only until I choose. So you know, depend on where your boundaries are. But again, he was led to me somehow. I accidentally got him. I've done that with other people, and I text them, and you get the wrong number, or maybe their phone numbers have changed, you get the wrong one. And I did that with someone, and I asked her, and she's like, well, I'm kind of interested in what you're talking about. I'm like, great, well, we're having a meeting tonight. If you're interested, feel free to come. She's like, well, I am only 13. I'm like, okay, contact me later. I'm not even going to do it.
Oh my God.
when those conversations happen on accident, they really weren't on accident. Annette. Annette, okay, so let's vision Annette. Annette works in the salon and spa all day long.
Oh, easy.
So Annette needs to find a hook to hang this on, or something very visual. Plus you're out and about with your son. Annette, what is that on the wall? What is that? Because your client's gonna talk to you.
Right, it's just a reminder to keep me focused on staying healthy so I can feel younger, because everyone comes to my spa, they want to be younger, when I look younger, getting facials or getting skin. So that's going to be for the work, but I have a different one for outside,
Right,
just to
separate.
stay younger and to feel younger and stuff like that. But outside, it's having more energy to be, I spend time with my 4-year-old, I want to send him to a private school, I want to go to the best college, and I need to earn extra money to do that, so I stay healthy.
That needs to be your inside one too.
Yes,
Because I didn't get
Skip
anything
the
out there
health,
inside.
yeah.
I got something off of
because
that.
you're in that industry
I got
already. Yeah.
Lots of questions for you on that one. How do you do that? How are you gonna get money? How are you gonna get more energy? How are you gonna, just, when you say, I just wanna be healthy, some people, if they're not at that spot yet, they're like, oh, that's great, good for you.
A lot of people think they are healthy and they live
Right.
on light soda. They think they're
Right.
healthy.
Exactly.
And
The rest of those
change
added,
everybody
maybe
asking
question it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And they're in that environment already of health, whether they are or not, so there's nothing new for them. And for the inside people, depending on your relationship with them and their relationship with the spa, it's like, great, this shop pays the bills, but this is what's going to help you send Griffin to private school.
That's good.
I like that.
Great, how can I help you? So if I purchase from you, like you've been trying to have me do now, that's going to help you send Griffin to school? Yes. Oh, well, I've been thinking about those vitamins for a while. I'll go ahead and get those. People want to help, but they don't know how until we ask them. So if you let them know, and in reality, you know what? If you want to go ahead and buy those vitamins I've been talking to you about, I stash all that money and that goes to Griffin's private school college, or private school fund. Well, okay, I know we've been talking about it. What's $90 to them when they're already coming in and spending $200-300 with you already? And they've been already wanting it. You get every single one of those clients on vitamins, and then they come back the next month for more and more and more and more because they're never going to get off those. And are you guys has anyone been using the new isogenesis?
I just
Can
got
you
my-
feel it?
Just got my first pack.
I think I can too.
Well, I looked at the difference, there is a difference in all the milligrams on everything.
Yeah.
They've upped almost everything.
So
Yeah,
I
did
stopped it for a
comparisons
couple
of
days for a few days because I was like, just feeling kind of, I don't know, weird for several days in a row. And I was like, now I'm
Right.
like, I'm not doing anything different except than you probably. So I stopped and I didn't feel it. So I think that's what it was.
Interesting.
Yeah. I took it again today. I don't know that I felt anything today.
And you guys can even take a picture of isogenesis or the vitamins and just put that on there. So David MacArthur, I just want to go over this real quick. You're not out, by the way. I don't want you to get your question on I forgot.
Maybe I need to go.
I get off my subjects very easily, but I get right back on. So you have more time to think and worry about what you're going to say. But David MacArthur that we heard speak at Celebration, he was the mechanic who wanted the car to drop on him and so on. So anyways, his story is, and he has a podcast. If you haven't listened to it, definitely listen to it. He started selling. Well, he just actually started wholesaling his product to the other mechanics. He never made a dime because he's selling it in that sense. With all the people he works with, they haven't joined. He's just giving them the same price, and there's no money coming back to him. It's like, why am I doing that? All I need to do is spend $29 and join. They get the same prices that I do, and I get a benefit from that. Why am I doing all the work? So think about that when you're deciding if you want a David MacArthur, I believe. And so anyways, some of you know his story. He worked a lot, and he was having to work at the same time of doing his mechanic job. He got really tired of product coaching everybody. So he's like, I want one product. I want one product to take me to the next level. Okay, he was already at about 250 cycles. Does anyone know what that that means?
A lot of money.
$27,000.
Yeah, we can have
He's
that.
maxed out, doing all of that. So he's working hard. He's got his great group. He was focused. He was working hard. He was focused. And he was working a center. He switched to the vitamins. And one other products that we got their 100 BB, his cycles went up to 400, 450.
That's all he was talking to people about, and then it's
Vitamins.
30 days or
Vitamins.
things that are
Vitamins.
president.
Vitamins. Which is where I want you to go.
So,
Vitamins. I meant to just go vitamins, vitamins, vitamins. The two of you just vitamins.
so how
What do you suggest that the vitamins are 95 BDs? Okay.
Ionics, cleanse. You know, you might want to be person. But he's like, from there, then we purchase more.
how's he getting them just on the vitamins?
Oh, I don't know all that. You'll have to listen to it.
She'll make you talk about it on Tuesday.
I know, so you're prepared. No, you're speaking tomorrow. You're speaking next week.
Just talk to him.
All right, so before anything else happens, all right. And now that you have all that, Mommy, why are you carrying this? Why do you have to carry that everywhere you go?
So my why is a reminder of the freedom that I see.
Freedom, what do you mean freedom?
Financial freedom.
I couldn't stop myself, by the way.
Change,
Couldn't stop
the
myself.
job, more time to spend with these, less worry, freedom from a regular work life.
Okay, so I love your beginning because you did what Sonia did and you put, this is my freedom, and you stopped. And I'm like, freedom? Because how many people don't ever have freedom and never think that they will have
In
freedom?
any avenue.
Right, so. You know what, I have some bars and things, would they like bar or anything?
Oh, I'm sure.
Here, Renee, you wanna give them something to eat? Nobody talks freedom. Would they like oatmeal or lemon? Okay, you want to split that with them? Okay. Okay, how's everyone done, Renee? I don't know if everyone's done Renee. This is Renee. This is beautiful. We all love Renee.
Oh, yeah, there's yogurt in there too. Check it on yogurt.
Can you give me 5 minutes on the close?
Yeah.
Give me 5 minutes on the close. Okay, so basically, stop and talk. Show them your pictures of your freedom. Don't just talk about it, show them. I have my boys, I have this, I got that, and I got that, and I want to be done with that so I can be with that. That for me is freedom. Okay, follow up without being a pest. That's really pretty simple. Don't be a pest. Just don't be a pest. Oh, this is for the item I need to
Follow up without
follow
being-
up without being a pest. Really, just don't be a pest. Don't be that person. And you don't be that person by calling them every single day. You're not that person. No, I don't want to bother you. I just wanted to follow up. Or we scheduled this time to talk. Is this a good time for you? When are you available? When would you have a chance to watch the movie? Great. Follow up then. So you're not just calling. You're scheduling a time. Commitment to this. What does this look like in the truth and how there will be days? Okay, there will be the days. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be days where you say the word that Peter Kelly says you cannot say. There are going to be the days where you get mad and you cry and you bang on the door. You're like, oh, why are we doing this? That's when you call me and you let me help you through that, or whoever your upline is. You call your upline. You call up when you're down and you call down when you're up. That's it.
Cool.
Okay? Just always remember that, and you use those people because they will either bring you, well, they'll always bring you up, but the people down below are going to catch your excitement, and the people that are above you, they know what you're going through, they understand this, they've been there, they're going to bring you up.
Everyone has those days in their
Absolutely.
JOBs too.
Exactly, it's life. Don't walk through the door because you have that day, because that door swings open so fast, and nobody's going to be there to shut it except for you. And if you walk through that door and you say, bye-bye, I don't want to do this anymore, you just gave up on all those things that you had on your paper. And you said, bye-bye, I don't want those things anymore. Because I'm happy being stuck in my little cubicle and working here all day long. because that door will swing right back open. Been in this business 20 years. Do you know how many times that I thought about walking out that door? Not really that many, but however, I never did.
She's just not saying it because we're down.
And what do I tell you guys? I'm not going to take your drama. I'm just going to get you out of your drama. I will only listen to your drama for so long. I'm going to snap you out of your drama. I don't like the drama.
Get over it.
Understanding the how to sell to business peeps, kind of what the plan looks like. That one is a little bit longer. We'll just use that one for a whole separate training. Was there any? I made a bunch of printouts. Was it? Okay, here's the biggest thing, guys. This is really, truly the biggest thing. If you did not get the 90-day game plan, take one of these. You guys really need to fill that sucker out. Do not leave that blank. Do not do everything on your phone. Do not do everything on your computer. You need to have it written down. Thank you, Annie. Let's get one of everyone before they leave. Okay, great. You're so good at doing that. I appreciate that a lot. This really does make all the difference. And I realize I've done this for years, but I realized after I sat down, and it was Drew that drove me to do this, because she's just lined up three-way after three-way after three-way. I'm like, whoa, I'm going to forget this stuff, and I'm not going to know who I'm calling next. And so I started writing that down. It made it real. It made me know exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing, who I'm helping. Where if it's just on my phone and I scroll through, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I have that, I have that, I gotta talk to that person, I gotta do that. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
What did you say? I missed it.
Focus, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right,
Keep going.
so do that. The next thing, Greta is going to be covering the Crystal Challenge tomorrow, the Crystal Director. If you guys are here tonight, yeah, so Luz is going to talk about how she got to her 10 cycles, and Greta's going to cover the Crystal Director, because it's Crystal Director, Crystal Executive, of course, but she made Crystal Director too. Now, if you guys are here in this room, that just tells me one thing. You want this. You want this. You want to be pushed. You want your goals. All right, so everyone that's sitting here, you want that. You want Crystal Director. You need to work to get it. You need to be focused to get it. You get $750 in cash. You get probably about an extra $400 to $600. But the key is you're making a difference in at least 19 to 20 people's lives. That's the big key. So go ahead and take one of those, pass that around to everybody.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. You don't get to keep all those. They're the same. You're like, what am I going to do with these? You can make a lot of keychain goals with that. So focus, focus, focus on making that. There is one piece of paper in there that has it so that you can write down who your 6 consultants are going to be. And when we're looking at director, I know, when you're looking at director, you are really just looking at 6 people who either want to take this product or they want to build a business. That's it. And then we help them. Let's all stand up. We'll have Renee take a picture. If we can find her, Rolanda, or maybe. And everybody group together, and then we're going to go. Forgot the icon. Okay, you guys ready? Carlos, where are you? Okay. Hurry, hurry, hurry!
What better person to have your name on your right cheek but your best friend?
Okay, Just press it anywhere.
I'll do one more, I'm sorry.
Press it anywhere, you don't have to press the actual iPhone button. Makes all the difference. Okay, cool. Thank you guys.